he'll want to come back and have her be the only one. And the way that she's attentive is the way that everybody does it normally. I mean, she goes over to his house unannounced at night, sometime in August of 2007, and this is what everybody does. And she goes over there and starts peeping in a window to see what it is that he is doing. And he goes over there, and by the light of the television, if you remember, there was this go-around, by the light. Well, it may have been the light of the television, but now it's the light of truth that we are looking at things. And what she was doing is she was invading his privacy by coming over and peeping in the window. And that is stalking behavior, irrespective of what Alice Laviolette has to say. This individual, Alice Laviolette, who had problems with the truth when she spoke to you about how many times she had testified on behalf of men. This individual who, quite frankly, misrepresented that to you when she was testifying. But according to Alice Laviolette, that was no big deal, because that's what a person does. She came over and started to look inside, and lo and behold, it's not her fault that she has vision. So she starts looking in there, and lo and behold, there he is. Yes, there he is. He's kissing another woman. Like that is the end of the world.
This is $100,000. We asked total strangers to watch it for us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Be right back.
They didn't take a dime. How much in fees does your bank take to watch your money? If your bank takes more money than a stranger, you need an ally. Ally Bank. Your money needs an ally.
And do you know your blood type?
A or B positive.
Have you eaten today?
I had some Lebanese food for lunch.
I love the Lebanese.
I'm
Sure, formalities. Let's get started, shall we?
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? Happier than Dracula volunteering in a blood drive.
We have cookies. Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
When our little girl was born, we got a Subaru. It's where she said her first word, saw her first day of school,
Bye-bye.
made a best friend forever. The back seat of my Subaru is where she grew up.
What?
Designed for your most precious cargo.
What?
The all-new Subaru Forester. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Raising America with Kira Phillips. Tomorrow at noon on HLN.
The closing arguments have begun, and HLN's trial experts are covering every angle. Non-stop coverage of the Jody Arias trial continues, only on HLN and HLNTV.com.
Every year, we pick a new city to explore.
But thanks to Hotwire, this year we got to take an extra trip because they get us ridiculously low prices on really nice hotels and car rentals.
So we hit Boston in the spring. Even caught a game.
And with the money we saved, we took a trip to San Francisco.
You see, Hotwire checks the competition's rates every day, so they can guarantee their low prices.
So where to next?
How about there?
HOTWIRE, hotwire.com.
Did you know that 18% of your home and neighborhood's value comes from your lawn and landscape? Hi, I'm Jerry Nizer for Real Green Pest and Lawn Care. Let Real Green's professionals give you the beautiful lawn that you've always wanted. For a limited time, you pay only $29.95 for our award-winning eco-friendly lawn care program. Don't be that neighbor. Instead, give us a call at 45 Green. That's 454-7336 or online at realgreenlawns.com.
HLN's Evening Express, tomorrow, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is an individual who wants to play the victim.
Have a snack. Is that?
He said, what?
I'm an idiot.
Absolutely not her fault. That's what she tried to tell you.
I was trying to de-escalate it.
Why could it possibly be her fault?
He lunges at me like a linebacker.
It's not her fault that that happened. Of course not. That's what she told you from the witness stand.
He screams out, "Kill your bitch."
This is from a woman who pretends to be the victim, even though there is no abuse. Would you agree that you're the person who actually slid this Alexander's throat from ear to ear.
Yes.
He says, you only cry for yourself. But you saw her crying on the witness stand. Would you also agree that you're the individual that stabbed him in the upper torso?
Yes.
Anybody debate the reason she was crying is because she cries for herself. She may cry now. The treating scriptures have told you that sympathy is not to be considered.
We are camped outside the Phoenix courthouse, and we are taking your calls. You got a lot of talking heads talking about what just went down in the courtroom. Martinez blowing it up with closing arguments, explosive in front of that jury. As I mentioned earlier, people out in the well were passing around a box of Kleenex. His closing argument was that good. I'm going to go back in and hear more of Martinez, then we'll take your calls. Let's go, Liz.
There is some contact between them on May 10th of 2008. And this is the infamous phone call that involved sex. And actually, that telephone call is very important because you can actually hear how she deals with him. Even though he doesn't know, based on everything that's in the recording, that he's being recorded. She says, no, it was being recorded pursuant to his request, don't you know? Really? Why was it being recorded at his request? He's not going to be, can't listen to it. So what possible benefit is this call going to be for him? If he's recorded, he's not going to get it. There's absolutely no benefit to him on May 10th of 2008 to have that telephone call recorded. Yes, he said some things on it. But this is supposed to be, from his perspective, a private conversation, never to be released to anybody, between him.
Okay, notice how Jodi Arias and her entire defense team, they won't even look up at the jury when Martinez is, look at them. They are just writing notes like they don't know all this already. They will not look the jury in the eye as Martinez is making his points. Watch.
Telephone. And he says, and he tells you the reason why. And the reason why is that he enjoys having sexual contact with her. And he gives you the reasons why. And he talks about some specific features that he didn't do before and that he does now. He talks about how she introduced him to certain things, how that was such a good thing, kind of opened his horizons with regard to that particular aspect. And so he's giving her credit for opening his eyes sexually. And there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with the conversation. What is wrong, or what appears to be wrong, is that one of them is recording it without the knowledge of the other.
Objection, facts not on evidence.
Sustained.
You'll be able to listen. You've listened to that recording. You can draw your own conclusions as to whether or not you believe he knew or believed that this is something that was being recorded. She says, oh no, I kept hitting the save button. I was the one that did it. And she kept it. And she kept it all the way from May 10th of 2008.
Zen Garden Putting Green.
This store knows how to handle a Saturday crowd. The parking lot helps by letting us know who's coming. The carts keep everyone on the right track. The power tools introduce themselves. All the bits and bulbs keep themselves stopped. And the doors even handle the checkout, so we can work on that thing that's stuck in the thing.
Today, Cisco is connecting the Internet of Everything, so everyone goes home happy.
You managed a few of these, grew this, and all these, played this into this, even organized this. And if you did any of those, you can do this. We can help by giving you credit for things you've already done, so you can earn your degree for less time and money than you think. You're ready for Strayer University. Build your personal education plan at strayer.edu.
Want to grow your small business? Try email marketing from Constant Contact. It's the fastest, easiest way to create great-looking custom emails that bring customers through your door. Sign up for your free trial today at ConstantContact.com/try.
What's it like?
Yeah.
The kitchen.
It's amazing. Lots of unexplored surfaces and tough, greasy messes to clean.
Now Scrubbing Bubbles has fantastic.
in a heavy-duty spray that easily cuts through grease, or a foam that lifts and penetrates grime, so all you do is wipe.
Let me have that grease.
Scrubbing bubbles with Fantastic.
We work hard, so you don't have to.
In the kitchen.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
We're all set to bundle your home and auto insurance together. I'll just press this and you'll save on both.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to bundle!
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let's get ready to bundle and save. Now that's progressive.
Oh, I think I broke my spleen.
Maybe you'll go to the farmer's market. Maybe another headache will get in the way. Maybe you'll have some friends over for dinner. Maybe you'll have a migraine. If you have migraines with 15 or more headache days a month, you're living a maybe life, and you may have chronic migraine. But knowing this thing you're going through has a name means knowing you can find treatments that are right for you. Go to mychronicmigraine.com to find a headache specialist. And don't live a maybe life.
Our son Walker is our number one. He's one of 3 million kids and adults in the U.S. living with type 1 diabetes.
Ray and I want you to know the warning signs of diabetes so you can take action. Extreme thirst, frequent urination, drowsiness, increased appetite, sudden weight loss, and changes in vision.
JDRF is the leading global organization focused on type 1 diabetes research.
Join us and visit jdrf.org today.
JDRF, improving lives, curing type 1 diabetes.
This is the last order. And Mr. Alexander, not only is he defenseless, he does not have a gun, he does not have a knife, he doesn't have any weapon whatsoever. Not only does he not have that, he doesn't have any clothing. And as he sits there, he doesn't have any dignity either. Just taking that away from him. And if anybody is defenseless, in this case, it isn't the defendant. It's Travis Alexander.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live, camped outside the courthouse. Out to the lines, Debbie, North Carolina. Hi, Debbie. What's your question?
Hey, Nancy. How you doing tonight, hon?
I'm doing great, man. You should have seen Martinez giving it to Jody Arias in that courtroom. He showed no mercy, Debbie. What's your question?
I loved it today, Nancy. I think my favorite part today was when Jody kept saying, I never brought a gun to Travis's. I never brought a gun to Travis's. You know, Travis had the gun. Well, so now Juan Martinez is supposed to charge her with second-degree burglary. And now what I wondered is, will a second-degree burglary charge help bolster the first-degree murder conviction?
I don't think so. It might help in the sense of a felony murder, but it's really too attenuated. Unless your lawyer is Dwayne Case Yogalanter, do you think it would help at all, Yale, if he had thrown in a burglary charge on Arias?
Yeah, it could have, but he's got such strong facts here, either under the premeditated first degree or the felony murder, he's going to get a conviction.
Yeah, see, that's where you and I are different, Yale. You say don't muddy the water, and I say throw it all in. Everybody, we're camped outside the courthouse and taking your calls. We'll go straight back into the courtroom for Martinez's closing argument.
Many women may not be absorbing the calcium they take as well as they could because they don't take it with food. Switch to Citracal Maximum Plus D. It's the only calcium supplement that can be taken with or without food. My doctor recommends Citracal Maximum. It's all about absorption.
Why are 8 million people sleeping better tonight? They went to a Sleep Number store. The only place in the world you'll find a Sleep Number bed. Clinically proven to help each of you sleep more soundly. With dual air technology, it allows you to adjust to the support your body needs, each of your bodies. And the only place you'll find sleep professionals that will help you find a number that will change your life, your Sleep Number setting. You won't find any of these innovations in an ordinary mattress store. You'll only find Sleep Number at one of our over 400 stores nationwide. And for those who sleep too hot or too cool, now save $500 on our temperature balancing memory foam bed set. Don't just change your bed, change your life. At only one place, a Sleep Number store, where queen mattresses start at just $6.99. Sleep Number, comfort individualized. To find your store, visit sleepnumber.com.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke.